They say the eyes are the window to your soul, but did you know your face can be a reflection of your diet? We'll help break down this and what foods can do to your face. Please welcome dermatologist Dr. Sonia Batra back to the show. Today's show is all about what you put in your body and how it affects your health. So
yeah, we actually worked on one of your headshots just to show you what sugar face looks like.
Travis, you're a mess.
And so anything in your diet, like you mentioned, has a tremendous impact on your skin. And so when we think about sugar in the diet, it has a really damaging property towards the collagen. And this is due to a process called AGE, which is a really good acronym. It's Advanced Glycation End Products. And what that means is when you have sugar in your body and in your bloodstream, it actually can form very harmful molecules. It binds to proteins, which selectively target your collagen and your elastin. It leads to wrinkles, it leads to sagging of the skin. You lose the structural support, so you get saggy pores and open pores. And some people even get acne.
So yet another reason to avoid sugar.
Another reason.
It's too much sugar, right? We're talking about these massive sugar spikes when that's happening.
It's when you have very, very elevated blood sugar levels. So we're talking about a lot of this has even been extrapolated from people with diabetes who have very, very elevated glucose levels in their blood. But we do see this even in normal people. If you eat too many sweets, it's going to take a toll.
I love that we have a dermatologist saying it is about what you eat, because it seems like for so many years people are like, no, you can have a burger, it's not going to affect your skin. So I'm glad you're here kind of breaking these myths. Now tell us about this dairy face.
Yeah, what's next?
Yes, I think we have a photo of Dr. Travis with the dairy face. So there are a couple issues. One is that as we age, many of us lose the enzyme that allows us to break down the lactose sugar in the milk. And so that can trigger a lot of ongoing inflammation, which can be systemic. But when that manifests in your skin, you see redness, you see sagging. And then unfortunately, a lot of dairy products now are treated with artificial hormones. They're also treated with estrogen and progesterone, and so those actually do act on our skin as well.
Let me ask you, because I'm a dairy fan. I love cheese. I just had yogurt, but I've gotten to a point where I'm always going with, you know, with cow milk that is not treated with hormones. And so does that cover me on a lot of this stuff?
I think it does, because we think, you know, actually there's some very lovely randomized trials that showed that people who had higher dairy consumption, which was not organic, which was treated with outside hormone sources, actually had more breakdowns.
I think dairy is the one thing, it's worth the expense to go organic. It just makes a lot of sense when it, you know, not only in terms of how the milk is produced, but boy, for your overall health. And we have one more before we go. This one's called
Drunk
Drunk Face.
So this is Dr. Travis, and this is not the face you get when you've had one too many or you're drunk. This is actually the face you get when you've had too much wine or too much alcohol.
A lot of people wish they would see that face when they've had a couple of drinks. Could you imagine?
There you go.
Give me another one. I just saw Dr. Travis.
I'm more so just laughing at my pose.
So, So the difference in this photo you can see is you have all these enlarged, dilated blood vessels because alcohol is a vasodilator. It opens up those capillaries. It makes them stretch. It makes you look flushed and red. And then the other thing you'll see if you look really closely at that photo is that alcohol is really dehydrating. So it can accentuate your wrinkles. It can just make you overall look more tired and saggy.
You look awful,
You know what? It's been a rough segment for me. Can we wrap it? No, I think it's a great concept. What you put in your body truly does or is reflected in your face and your skin. Dr. Batra, thank you for the gentle reminder. Always appreciate it.